Hello friends, welcome back. So in the previous video we were discussing application number 44 of your syllabus. In this application what was asked? We were asked to develop two layouts, and we were supposed to create a database in which there should be one table of doctors. Okay, the table named doctors should have seven columns, in which one column was doctor ID, which we have defined as auto increment. Another six columns were doctor first name, doctor last name, then doctor mobile number, doctor address, city, and specialization. In this manner we were asked to develop a table, design a table in which there should be seven columns. Okay, then in our activity, in our coding part, we were asked to develop two screens, two layouts. Okay, in the very first layout we should ask client to enter the details of a doctor. Okay, so as we have seven columns, but one column among these is auto increment, we should design and put six edit view in our layout. Okay, we were asked to put six views in our layout and a button submit. Okay, so whenever the application executes, this activity will be in front of the client, and client will be prompted to enter these six details in these six edit views. Okay, there should be one button submit. Okay, now when client clicks on this submit button, we were asked to capture the details, okay, which were entered in the edit text, and these details should be inserted into a table which is doctors table. Okay, so it was one thing. This thing is already developed in my previous video. We have developed in previous video. Okay, so the second thing which we are going to develop and design in this video is that it was asked that the application should also contain another layout. Okay, in this layout we should provide the facility of searching to the client. How? Okay, so we were asked that in the second layout there should be one edit view, then a button search, and a text view. Okay, now as we know that when we want to provide searching facility, it is always a good idea to ask for some criteria which is unique. Okay, so in this table we know that the doctor ID is unique, but as we have define it as auto increment, client does not know about it. Okay, so as we are going to take input from the client, we should ask something to the client which he or she knows. Okay, so in this application it is informed to us that we should provide searching facility in such a manner that we will ask for the name of the doctor to the client. If client want to search up for a particular doctor's detail, he should input us the name of the doctor he or she wants to search, and in this edit view we will enter the doctor's name, and below that edit view there should be a button search. On clicking the search button, we will query to the database underlying table, and if the record is found, if a matching record is found, we will display that record in the text view in front of the client. Now it may happen, I have told you earlier that it may happen that more than one doctors are having the similar first name. Okay, in that case all the details of all the doctors which are matching to the criteria entered by the client will be presented to the client. Okay, so it is the application number 44 of your syllabus, as I told you, and it is the definition. See, create an application that designs a layout having text boxes and button details of doctor like first name, last name, mobile number. Okay, and okay, so these things are to be done. Okay, and we have already defined and done the insertion part. Okay, so now our next goal is to provide the searching facility. So in my previous video I have told you that for providing this searching facility we will be using options menu. Okay, so in our application we will define an options menu in the current activity, and in this options menu we will give option of searching to the client. Okay, we will put one options menu item search, and on clicking on that search menu item, the next layout will be, next activity will be opened, and there we will be providing searching facility. Okay, one more thing that I have told you in the previous video, that when client submits the record for inserting, all the edit views should become empty. So let us first of all apply that. Okay, so pehle we should apply that thing, and see, it is our doctor insert activity, and when client clicks on the submit button, at last we should if the record is successfully inserted, we should make all the text views as empty. So text views are named as, if you remember, we have named them as fname, lname, mobile, fname dot set text, then lname dot set text, then fname, lname, then mob dot set text empty, then add dot set text empty, city dot set text empty, and sp dot set text empty. Okay, one more thing that I have told you, that I will show you the records, whether the records were successfully inserted when we perform insertion in the previous video. Okay, so you can see here in the output that it is our it is our application, and here in the device explorer, see, if you remember, I have told you earlier that if you want to find the database, where the database is located and what are the records in it, okay, so at that time you have to open the device explorer, click on the data button, click on the data folder. Inside data folder there is another data folder, click on that, and then you need to find for the folder named as your package name, com.example.june2020 is my package name. So I will search for com.example.june2020. Inside there there will be one folder named database, where I need to search for the database. See, it is my database, and I will right click on it and click on save as. Then I will save it in suppose D folder, okay, and click on OK button. Okay, then the another thing which we want to do is, see, the database will be in my D drive, and it will be named as doctors DB. Okay, so in doctors DB, if I want to search, if I want to look at it, what are the data, whether there is some data or not. I should open it, but to open it, if we directly double click on it, it will not be opened. We should have some proper application for or software for opening this file. I have one such software available, that is SQLite browser, DB browser. Okay, I will run this DB browser. Okay, then I will open the database. It is located in D drive, name is doctors, and open. Okay, so you can see here table is already available, and browse data. You can see here the doctor ID is auto increment, and the data which I have entered it in the previous video also appears. Okay, then next thing, we want to make this address field as multi-line. Okay, for that what should we do? In our layout, we should give input type is equal to text multi-line. Okay, input type is equal to text multi-line. What will happen? Client will be able to see more than one lines and enter more than one lines in the edit text. Okay, now next thing is for searching, we need to define a menu, as I told you earlier. So here I will right click. If the folder is not available with menu name, we should create it. Now right now I have one such folder available. Okay, so I will create one menu resource file, and as I told you, we will have only one option in it, will be doctor menu, and here I will have only one item, and it will be for search, and I will also set the title as search doctor. Okay, now in my activity doctor insert, I want to inflate this options menu, so I will override the method on create options menu. Okay, on create options menu. Here what will we do? I will here get menu inflator, call this first, and then dot inflate. I need to inflate the menu search. What is the name of the menu? Doctor menu. Okay, and what is the parent menu? Menu itself, which is passed as argument. Now this menu will be inflated. Okay, now when client clicks on this options menu or doctor menu search, I need to handle that event on create on options item selected. Okay, we need to override this method, and at this method okay, here we should return true, and here also we should return true. Okay, and here we will check item ID. We know that there is only one item, so no need to check, but still we should have this habit, r.id.search. okay, if it is, then what will we do? Now we should have some another activity. Yes, search doctor.java. Right now we have done nothing in that, but we need to run that activity from here. So we will create first of all an object of intent. Okay, and the argument here will be get application context, and the second argument will be the class of name of the class, search doctor dot class. Okay, and here start activity, the object intent will be passed as argument. Okay, fine, it will work. Now after doing this much, the activity will be running. Okay, our first activity will run, and it will have options menu. Okay, and on clicking this options menu, our next activity, which is for searching, will be executing or executed. So let's apply this. First of all, let's run this. So after applying this much, it will run and provide the another menu, options menu for searching for a particular record. Now in this another layout, we need to define three things. First is the edit view, then a search button, and last is the text view. But let's see whether it is running or not. See, still it is building Gradle. So application is in the process of installation. Once installed, we will see whether the options are appearing or not. Okay. Options menu is there, search doctor, clicking on that, yes, another layout opens. So what we have decided and planned is working. Okay, so now what will we do? We will design the second layout, which will contain three things. Okay, and we will provide the facility of searching in that text view, that another layout. Okay, let's implement it. Okay, so our another layout is this. We will have linear layout, and in this layout, first of all, there will be one edit text, ID, search text. Okay, then text size 25 dp, text color will be dark. Okay, then margin 20 dp. Before that, we should also have a text view, very similar to the text view that we have put here in our doctor details page. So here we will have the same, but enter we will write here search doctor. Okay, search doctor, and below that is an edit text. Okay, we will give a hint that enter first name of doctor. Okay, enter first name of doctor to search, and orientation is vertical. Okay, then below this edit text should be one button, okay, on which client will click and say okay, now search text, search. Okay, okay, and when client clicks on this search button, there is a text view. There should be a text view below it, in which the details of the doctors will be shown, and it will have web content. We should also set its ID, doctor details. Okay, text size we should set as 20 dp, then text color as some color, and margin, yes, margin should be there 20 dp. Okay, and we can set details as default text, layout, gravity, center. Okay, now this is our layout. Okay, in our activity, that is search doctor, so we should here we should retrieve the name of the doctor which client has entered. Okay, and when client clicks on the button search, we should fire the query for searching. And if you remember, we have already defined one method in our DB helper for searching. The method is you can see DB helper method for searching search doctor, where we just need to pass first name of the doctor to search. Okay, so without wasting time, come on, here we will define one method, public void do search. Okay, and here what will we do? We should will define one cursor c equal to, but for that we should have DB helper also. Okay, my friends, doctor helper we have name as DB helper. Okay, here DB helper is equal to new doctor helper and get application context. Okay, after that here DB helper, but before that we should retrieve text view and edit text. Okay, edit text, which is text for searching, and text view for showing details of doctor. Okay, now here in our onCreate method we will retrieve these both things, that is edit text and text view. Find by id r.id search text. Okay, and txt details is equal to text view. Find view by id r.id txt search text. Sorry, it is not search text, it is doctor details. Okay, let us verify these both names, doctor details and search text. Okay, now here on clicking the search button we will check if first of all nm is equal to txt search dot get text dot to string. Okay, we will put one condition: if nm dot equals empty, then we should show a message that please enter the doctor name. So we will copy the same message. Okay, show message method here also. Show message for showing a dialog box with message. So here we will show a message. So message search doctor. Okay, please enter the name of the doctor. Okay, in the else part we will query, okay, db db helper dot search doctor nm. Okay, if we will check again, if c dot get count equal to 0, then again show message no error, no such doctor exists. Okay, else we should show the record that c dot move to first. Okay, and we should have one string buffer dot. It may happen that there are more than one record, so what should we do? We should have a while loop, while c dot move to next. Okay, and before that we should define one string buffer equal to new string buffer, okay, which will be initially empty. Buffer dot to string, buffer dot append first name equal to then c dot get string 1, because the column at index 0 is doctor id. We are just displaying doctor first name. You can also display doctor's id. For that we have 0 here and here integer. Okay, and here id. Okay, first name then last name, then mobile number, then address, city and specialization. Okay, first name and a slash n, here again slash n. Details. Okay, here also slash n, first name index, then last name index 2, then mobile number index 3, then address index 4, then city index 5, and at last specialization of doctor. And if there are more than one such doctors available with the same first name as entered by the client, we will put 2 lines before that. Okay, so this loop will execute as much matching names will be found, and after this we will txt details, we will set the details of the doctors which are found in the text view. Okay, now there is somewhere doctor, sorry, search dot this. So it was all about the coding, and let's see by executing what happens. Okay, what happens when this code executes. Now one more thing I would like to tell you is that suppose if you have read the records, you can see here the first name, the of the first letter which contains name as Dilip Bhai. Dilip Bhai, in this name D is it is in proper case, D is capital, the remaining characters are in small letters, whereas in the second record it is Dr. Ajay, but the name Ajay is in capital letters. Okay, all the characters are in capital. So it might happen when we are querying to the table, it will exactly match the case as entered by the client. Now if suppose client enters Dilip Bhai in capital letters, then it will not be able to search. So what should we do? As a developer, we can do one thing here. We can store all the names in uppercase only. Okay, so when client record entering data, before entering that data into the table, we should convert it to uppercase, and then we will add insert to the table. In that manner, all the first names will be in capital letters. So again, when the client enter the detail for searching, whatever case he is entering for searching, we will convert it to uppercase before searching. Okay, so in that manner our application would would run in all the cases. Okay, so right now we know that there are 2 records available. We will try the search doctor. Okay, here suppose I enter first name Dilip Bhai, okay, and search. Oh, I haven't set the on click attribute in my button, so no code was executed on click. Let me try again. search doctor, name of the doctor, search. No such doctor exists. If I enter like this, then it is searched and the record is shown. I think there is some mistake in /n. I have not put /n at all the places. Yes, /n, 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 /n. Okay, so what should we do here? As I told you, in our insert, okay, when the client is inserting record, at that place here, before inserting, we should write here dot to uppercase. Okay, we should convert all the fields to uppercase. Okay, so the data will be inserted in uppercase only, and in search, when the client is asking for search, here also dot to uppercase. Okay, now let's try and see what happens. First of all, we will insert one record and then we will search for that record. Okay, I am entering in small. Okay, in proper case, mobile number is some mobile number, address is now see, the name is entered in small letters. Okay, and I am submitting the data. Okay, all the edit views are empty and the record inserted successfully. Now I am going for search doctor. Here I am entering name in capital, Vijay Bhai. It is because the cursor is not updated. Okay, we should update it, requery it. Why no such record exists? Let me try again. Okay, this detail is appearing, the details which was entered previously, but the new records which I have inserted now is not been shown. Okay, it was entered in the small case, that's why. So where is insert? Insert record, first name, last name, the text. Let us see whether the table records are inserted or not. Open the device explorer and here our DB save as in D drive and again reopen it. The records are available. But it is not searchable. Why? Okay, the deductors are inserted, but here we are again doing the same thing. Instead of Fn, then Ln, then here what we have done, actually we have taken the inputs from edit views to variables, and here again we are capturing the data entered in the edit views. So it will be in the same case, you can see it will be in the same case, no capital data will be inserted, that's why it is giving error. And while searching we are making it capital in uppercase, so it is the error. Okay, now again we should run it and check it. You can see here it is in the same case as we have entered. No case conversion is done, otherwise it should be done, but there is no such conversion done. Okay, Vijay Bhai as entered is appearing, then Rajesh sir as entered is appearing. Okay, Okay, now let's run it again and check it. It is installed successfully, so let us check it. One more name I will insert here. I am entering in proper case Nishant Chotai. City is Rajkot and specialization is orthopedic surgeon. Okay, submit. Now once it is submitted, let us find it. If you remember, we have entered name Nishant, okay, as proper case, N capital and the remaining letters as small. Now suppose I am entering Nishant in small, okay, and search. Details are appearing because you can see all the names are in all things are stored in capital. If I enter like this, everything as capital, then also it will search. Okay, and in any case, suppose I enter like this and small remaining capital, again it will be available. So in this manner we can provide searching facility in our application, and it was the application number 44 of your syllabus. Okay, as it was asked, we have defined two layouts, one for inserting the record, another for searching the record. Okay, so it is a good facility given searching, but still we should implement more in this. We can have a criteria which will be unique. Okay, one more thing we should check here. I have told you that it may happen that there are more similar names than one, then okay, in that case all the matching records will be shown. Okay, this another record is saved successfully, inserted successfully with the same name. And now suppose I go for searching, okay, search doctor, and I enter the same name Nishant. Okay, you can see here that details of both the doctors are shown. Now scrolling is not available in this layout, that's why it is not showing the scrolling. But if we want, we can set here scrolling. We should have here scroll view, and inside the scroll view we can have linear layout. The layout will be the height and width will be match parent, and we will also set the orientation of this as vertical. Okay, and we will end this linear layout at the bottom before scroll view ends. Okay, and then we can check it. So we can see that all the records which are matching to the criteria, that is which are having Nishant as first name, are searched and are returned from the cursor, okay, from the query, and these records are shown in the text view. We will go for searching. Search the doctor. Here I will enter Nishan. Search. You can see both records are appearing. Okay. So in this manner we can define our application as asked in the application, which is for inserting and searching, which is application number 44 of your syllabus. Okay, so we have performed this application, we have performed both these things, insertion and searching, and now I will stop this video here, and we will meet again in the next video with some another application and another program. Okay, till that, thank you very much for watching. Okay.